Hey guys, welcome back. Here are some class examples on horizontal forces. We'll start with a problem using a canoe. The canoe has two forces acting on it, the 225 Newton force and the 165 Newton force, and they're applied in the same direction. So to draw this, the box represents the canoe and two vectors represent the two forces applied to the canoe. We have 225 newtons plus 165 newtons. Find the net horizontal force on the canoe. Well, that's just going to be the sum of the forces. Net force just means sum, or what's left over, so it's going to be equal to 225 newtons plus 165 newtons. Which gives us 390 newtons. Next example. If the two forces are exerted in opposite directions, what is the net force? The 225 will go in one direction, the 165 will go in the other direction, and you're just subtracting these two. This can be the forward direction and this can be the backward direction. So the net force is equal to 225 newtons to the right minus 165 newtons to the left. Giving us a total of 60 newtons in the direction of the greater force. Number 3, we have 3 confused sled dogs. Alicia pulls east with a force of 35 newtons. Seward pulls east with a force of 42 newtons, and Kodiak pulls west with a force of 53 newtons. What is the net force? We're just going to say that east is the positive direction and west is the negative direction. So the net force will be 35 plus 42 minus 53. Which gives us positive 24, which that means that the net force is in the direction of the two forces 35 and the 42. To draw this out, the sled can be represented with a box. We have 35 newtons east, 42 newtons east, and 53 newtons west. So the sum of these two forces is greater than the force in the opposite direction. This way is west. And we did 35 newtons plus 42 newtons minus 53 newtons. Number 8. 9. Maybelle and Ruby are two chickens and they fight over a worm that has a mass of 0.05 kilograms. The worm accelerates towards Maybelle. And Maybelle pulls with a force of 2 newtons. Ruby pulls with a force of 1.8. What is the acceleration of the worm? Well, the sum of the forces will cause this mass to accelerate. That's Newton's second law, force equals mass times acceleration. Now the sum of the forces is 2.0 minus 1.8 if this direction is positive and this direction is negative. So that's the force. That's the sum of the forces, or the net force. The mass is 0.05 kilograms. And we want to know what the acceleration is. 2.0 minus 1.8 gives us 0.2 newtons. So all you're doing here is taking the net force on the object and dividing by the mass. So this equation can be rearranged to say that the net force acting on a mass is equal to the mass's acceleration. Newton's second law. Your answer is 4. Last example, Mike pulls Tazzers, my Pomeranian, with Thing on a string. That's one of those cat toys that has a pole, a string, and something on it. And the animal chases it. And Taz pulls with a force of 25 newtons. Mike pulls with a force of 25 newtons, and Taz pulls back with a force of 15 newtons. So the net force acting on this thing is 10 newtons to the right. What is the net force on thing? That's going to be 25 newtons minus 15 newtons gives us 10 newtons. Positive direction, negative direction. B, if the thing is 300 grams, what is its acceleration? 300 grams is 0.3 kilograms. Times acceleration will equal the net force. Okay, so force equals mass times acceleration. Force is mass times acceleration. So the acceleration is 10 divided by 0.3, or 33.3. All right, those are all the examples I have for you. Have a great day, and thanks for learning.